I'm so pleased this evening as chairman of Miami-Dade to welcome you all into our home. Miami-Dade does nothing without the input of community, and our guardians and our supporters are so important to us to give us the resources necessary to do our work. And so I welcome you. I'm very pleased that you're here. After we're finished with our prepared remarks, which I promise will be very short, bars outside, food in the kitchen, please explore the home. You're, of course, welcome. So, without further ado, let me introduce our Executive Director, C.J. Ortuno.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. The Guardians are people that have made significant investments in our work, in our mission, and honestly, to them, failure of our mission is simply not an option. It's because of them that we're able to promote and protect and defend the quality in Miami-Dade County, so thank you very much. We need you. We need your support. It's because of their support that they really are the lifeline of our work. They allow us to push equality in Miami-Dade County. It's because of their support that we passed the Domestic Partnership Ordinance in the City of Miami Shores with openly gay Councilman Jesse Walters just a few months ago. Yeah. It's because of their support. It's because of your support you helped us pass an LGBT inclusive anti-bullying policy in Miami-Dade County. Public schools, the fourth largest school district in the nation, protecting thousands of children. And it's because of your support that we were able to elect a fair-minded, pro-equality mayor in Carlos Gimenez. Yeah. And the work continues. It doesn't continue without your support. And it doesn't continue with the person next to you that's not a guardian. The person that's just learning about the work that we do, getting involved. We need a new generation of leaders and donors, people to continue to fuel our work. And I want to talk to you briefly about a couple of things, a couple of examples of how we're continuing our work over the next few months, and then I'll hand it over to the mayor. So I'm going to talk about three examples. More specifically, number one is voter suppression. Many of you might have heard that Florida's legislature has attacked one of the most fundamental American rights that we experience, the right to vote. They have made it more difficult for your vote to count. More specifically, they've made it difficult for like-minded organizations like Miami-Dade to register new voters. But we're fighting back. We've got a solution. We're launching the 12 by 12 campaign, which is a voter education and a voter registration campaign whereby we're going to register 12,000 new voters and members by the 2012 elections. We just had our first training this Sunday where we trained and educated 40 volunteers, where they're going to go out and find their first 1,000 new members and new voters by October 22nd. Phenomenal training, a powerful training that took place this Sunday. Next, redistricting. I'm sure many of you have heard of this. The process where the state goes every 10 years to redistrict the legislative maps. We are playing a role in this. We feel that the rights of the community have been denied. More specifically, denied as a community of interest. We're not recognized in Tallahassee. There's no recognition. We have no voice in state politics. Florida has never elected an openly gay, openly transgender elected official to state office. But Texas and Utah have. Why is that? Well, we think it's number one because they're not recognizing us. Invisibility and silence is an enemy to equal rights. So we're advocating for that change. And third and finally, a very exciting project that we're working on with the mayor's office called the Miami Appointments Project. This is a project where we get to work with the mayor and commissioners, where we get to appoint and provide qualified, openly LGBT people to appointed positions in county government. There are county boards and commissions that the mayor and commissioners have opportunities to appoint people. We have a number of LGBT Miamians that are qualified, that are competent, that are effective, and they want to make this community a better place to work and live. But we also realize that this is not simply something that Miami-Dade can do. This is something where we can engage the entire community. This is about community building. We can work with other groups, so we've invited about 5 or 6 other organizations to be part of this process. Organizations like the Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, like Pride Lines, like Aqua Foundation and Care Resources, to name a few. Together, we will provide qualified candidates to the mayor and commissioners for them to fairly consider these folks to take on leadership positions. When I sat down with the mayor and I had an opportunity to pitch this as a project for us to work on together, his first response was, CJ, I don't care if you're gay or straight, I just want the best and the brightest. And I said, I know, Mayor, that's why we supported you, so thank you very much. You know, we elected a mayor that fundamentally believes in fairness and equity for all. It's the reason why he was a 2009 Champions of Equality Awards recipient. It's the reason why he received the Save the Aid Action PAC endorsement. And it's the reason why we continue to help him make government more effective and to restore the public faith in government. So without further ado, thank you for being here. And I'd like to hand it over to Mayor Carlos Gimenez.
First of all, I want to thank the Save Day for your endorsement. It was critical to my success and my winning. It was a very, very close race. I think I won by about 4,000 votes, and without your support, you know, I probably wouldn't be standing here today. So I want to thank you, and I want to thank everybody in this room for believing in me. I've been in office about 2 months, and we had to craft a budget in 15 days. And then we had to pass a budget within 2 months, and we've done that. We've lowered the taxes to the citizens of Miami-Dade County. I believe in following through on my promises, and when I make a promise, we're gonna do it. I promised the citizens of Miami-Dade County we're gonna lower the tax rate. We did that. I promised citizens of Miami-Dade County that we're gonna streamline county government from 42 departments down to 25, and we did that. I also promised the citizens of Miami-Dade County that my greatest challenge is going to be to restore faith and confidence in the government of Miami-Dade County. And that can't be done simply with words, it has to be done with deeds. And I pledge to you that, you know, I'm going to try my best to restore your confidence in Miami-Dade County government. We've still got, you know, things we got to do. The budget was passed, but we have very tough negotiations with labor, and I'm going to be hiring CJ to be my lead negotiator. You have the stuff that I'm looking for, man. CJ came and asked me about, hey, we want you know, appointments to boards, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, okay. All I'm looking for is good people, you know, and I want good people to fill the board appointments that I have, and it's not just about one subject. It's about you're members of this community, all right, and you have a stake in this community, and we need your input as to the way that Miami-Dade County needs to go, not only on gay and lesbian issues, but on all issues, right? Because you are part of the community, and so. You know, I look forward to that. I look forward to recommendations. We're starting to put forward, you know, I mean, I had to focus on the budget. I had to focus on this reorg that we're working on right now. But as we get more time, we're going to start doing the appointments. And then I'm going to be looking forward for your recommendations on who to appoint to our boards. And I'm looking for a good cross-section of Miami-Dade County. I want the smartest and the brightest to help us, you know, drive Miami-Dade County in a new direction. And when I mean a new direction, it's a different culture. My culture, where I came from, or at least the culture that I have ingrained in me as a public servant, is that I am a public servant. You are my boss, not the other way around. And so, you know, if you see me, I don't have an entourage. I don't have people driving me around. I drive myself. And I'm just one of you all, okay? And I happen to work for you, okay? And so that's the philosophy that I have. That's the philosophy that we're going to drive down into Miami-Dade County government. So I want to thank you again for having me here. Thank you all for having me.